Welcome back to Slop Live. Today's Slopic is about Logan Paul. Logan Paul recently announced the Pokemon card he bought for 5.3 million appeared
Yes, he announced this thing. All right, he is auctioning that. Okay.
PSA 10 illustrated Pikachu was going to be put up for auction again, with Logan receiving a $2.5 million check just for using the specific
Oh my God.
auctioning platform. Now, of course,
$2.5 million check just for doing that?
this is Logan Paul, and we know what he's like. You may be aware, back when he first purchased this card, he actually sold portions of it so people could have
All right. Oh, damn, he did that?
digital ownership, selling 51% of it to
Whoa, community have 51% of majority ownership, not Logan Paul.
consumers and keeping 49% of it for himself. It was basically an NFT, but you owned like 3% of a real piece of cardboard, except not really because it
All right. It's going to be NFT, but it's a real thing.
was still in Logan's possession, but people who owned it could simply vote on what Logan could do with it. Riveting stuff. But how is he now selling the card if 51% of the ownership belongs
Yes, how is he selling it?
to someone else, I hear you ask? Well, on Christmas Day, Logan Paul
How is this possible? I
put out a
don't
tweet
get it.
addressed to all Liquid Marketplace users, saying, as you may know, his Pikachu card was previously listed on Liquid Marketplace, and in May 2024, he repurchased the card after a substantial buyout, regaining
Oh my God, he repurchased it fully, you say that. Or is this a true thing or not?
ownership of the previous owners receiving money based on the percentage of the card they owned. I mean, owning a
Is this really happened?
percentage of a piece of cardboard was already pointless, but if Logan could just buy it back whenever he felt like it, I don't think you ever really owned it. Logan then goes on to say that it
Yes, they never owned it. This is some kind of trap.
turns out the funds from him repurchasing the Pikachu were not distributed accordingly, and afterwards, the company and some of its principals faced regulatory scrutiny and
This is what happened. All right.
operational issues. So a lot of Liquid Marketplace users were never able to access their wallets and withdraw their buyout money. Logan ended the
All right.
tweet by saying he's actively working with Liquid Marketplace to ensure the funds are released. Well, the Twitter community note had something to say about all of this, with the sentence, Logan Paul is a co-founder of Liquid
Logan Paul is a co-founder of Liquid Marketplace. X community knows this.
Marketplace, which is true. Now, what happened with Liquid Marketplace, you wonder? Well, much like many things Logan Paul touched, it was a scam.
It was revealed that co-founders
Oh, it was a scam?
Blind and Dennis had been investigated by the Ontario Securities Commission, or the OSC. The OSC alleged they had stolen investor funds and lied to consumers, and the OSC
Yes, many kudos has posted this video. Okay.
turned the investigation.
It also seems none of the collectibles were
All right.
actually insured, appraised, or
Whoa, none of them.
authenticated despite their claims,
Does not.
and they spent investor money giving themselves salaries that they then sent off to shell companies. Though somehow, just like CryptoZoo, Logan Paul avoided being fully involved and avoided any charges. I gotta admit,
All right. He did that thing and get safe with
I
it.
don't really have much sympathy for anybody who bought digital ownership of 3% and
How he
avoided
did
any
that?
charges. I gotta admit, I don't really have much sympathy for anybody who bought digital ownership of 3% of a piece
Oh my God.
of shiny cardboard, but a scam is a scam, and Logan Paul
All right, it's a scam what he said.
really can't seem to stay away from them. And to add a few more layers of scam, it's also been claimed that his Pikachu shouldn't really even be a PSA 10 due to some minor defects, and it actually used to be a PSA 9 multiple
All right, PSA 9, minor defects. All right, we see here.
times in the
All right.
past, but now it's magically a 10. Though I think that's more of an issue with the grading company PSA themselves. But basically, Logan Paul bought a Pokemon card for over $5 million. He then sold 51% of it so people
All right.
could have digital ownership of it. He then bought the card back from the card for it's magically a 10. Though I think that's more of an issue with the grading company PSA themselves. But basically, Logan Paul bought a Pokemon card for over $5 million. He then sold 51% of it so people could have digital ownership of it. He then bought the card back from them, but they never actually received their money. And it
They never actually received their money. Oh, damn. It's a scam.
also once again begs the question, what sort of loser collects Pokemon cards anyway? Thanks.
Thank you for making this video. This is a great video understanding the situation. All right. This is something I never know about it. What are your thoughts, guys? Comment down.